player up here in the north. It is going to be none other than Team Liquid's TLO.
Whoa. Whoa, what's going on? There we are.
That was something else.
Yeah, that was something else. Well, he does have an opponent, of course, which he has his very own special strategy. It is going to be in the bottom left-hand side, Bly, and he's going for some early game aggression again. Tenshi, are we surprised?
What was this? Was it like a 13-12?
I believe it was, let's see if I can remember my time correctly.
Because he had 2 drones in production there, so...
Yeah, I think it was a 13-12.
Yeah. Again, Bly being Bly, but TLO responding with a pool first here. So...
That's a good start.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start things off when playing a guy like Bly. I mean, I don't think we've seen anyone really skip off of going for the pool first day when they're playing this guy, because, I mean, everyone knows that he is super aggro.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, Bly is the euthermal of Zerg.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually, because euthermal, I mean, he really likes to play with these super aggressive 1 or 2 base styles. Bly, I mean, exactly the same guy. But he has shown us that he is not a weak opponent going into the longer game as well, so
I want to mention, by the way, that Reynor did exactly what TLO is doing right now. Exactly.
Yeah.
And he died.
He did.
He did.
He did die.
He did die.
It was very...
he did die.
He did die.
Yes. And, well, TLO right now, he's adding the spine. This is very important, right? He's adding the spine.
It's also very creative.
He's adding the spine caller, and, of course, you don't want to lose your hatchery, but... you can defend it for some time. You can buy some time against your opponent. You don't want to lose your natural if you don't have to. But, of course, it's all about buying time, making sure you have a lot of queens. And we should see TLO, yeah, he's adding his second queen already. So he knows how to hold this, of course. It is TLO we're talking about. And he's going to pull his drones as well to make sure there is no cancel on this hatchery. A perfect kind of hold against a 12-12 setup. But now, of course, speed will finish. Baneys come out. And Bly is going to go for the strike.
And one thing here that... to bear in mind is actually that the hatchery is fairly low, so should we see Bly, get the splash damage to crash into the hatchery as well, he might be able to actually bring it down, because 80 damage per hit. He's going to go for the focus fire on one of the spines. That's a quick cancel from TLO, who's on top of his game. Very nice reactions right now. One spine crawler has Barrett, so takes down one of these.
Oh, nice focus fire.
Yeah, very nice. Queen goes down, though. One spine crawler stands, but that's going to get taken out. It's so low, so there we finally are. But now focus firing down this hatchery, it should fall.
Oh, nice hit here by Bly. That's so important right now for our Zerg. He's pulling more lings right now. Outside here's going to start morphing those banelings. Here comes the first drone. Okay, he knows now he killed the natural. He's probably not going to be able to kill TLO. TLO has been mining some gas. He's going to get his own Bane nest most likely.
Very nice link control here, though, in this little micro fight.
Oh, yeah.
Spinecrawler finishes up at the end of the day, so will force him away for now. Bly, though, he's not adding in a hatchery, Alex. He's just going to be making more units. He's stuck on 14 workers. He's not...
Yeah.
Now he's droning. He's having like 1 drone at a time as he's squeezing in a couple of extra lings, a couple of extra Banes here and there.
This one spine right now being so useless.
Yeah.
He should not be going here with the Banings, though. You don't want to collapse into these units. I mean, you know TLO's going to focus fire those, but he's going to kill the queen, and here we go. Gets a few lings first, but there's virtually nothing to defend these with. The drones are stacking up against the Banings. Not the best thing for TLO. And TLO, there's nothing left in his base. He's just losing every single worker. And Banings crashing on in. 14 drones gone down. GG. And this is Bly.
Good. So, guys, that being said, we are going into this map now. It is going to be Dusk Towers. So here with our first player in the north, it is going to be our Red Zerg. It is Bly. And his opponent down here in the southern spawning position. It is southing. I'm just struggling.
It's soothing.
Yeah, it's not soothing. It's painful. I'm struggling. Down here in the bottom right, it is going to be the Blue Zerg from Team Liquid. It is TLO.
Do you know what you need, my friend?
Yeah, I need a pick-me-up.
You need a cold, refreshing monster.
I need a burrito.
Yeah, you need burrito?
Oh,
man, that'd be something. Bly, what's happening? He's not going for the 13-12.
Both players expanding towards the third base.
And what's so funny is that, what I said before, you can't really go for the 13-12 easily unless your opponent decides to go for the frontal base.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
and this is such a meta thing where TLO does it because he thinks that Bly will think that he will play safe. Yeah. So he will get away with it. Oh my god, this is Game of Drones,
yeah, they're
man.
like meta-gaming each other here. Yeah. It's, I don't know if you've heard it yet in
oh
series.
My god,
you have to
greedy Greedy
monkey,
TLO.
you. So cheeky.
Wow.
Okay, well, so with this opening that we see out of Bly, I mean, this is very standard. He goes for the hatch gas pool. I mean, this will allow him to go for some pressure with a couple of lings, right? But he has to identify that TLO is playing so greedy.
So back in the day, for you guys who weren't following StarCraft right then, drones were so important for Zerg, and we saw people like Ret, for instance, just go up to like 100 workers, no problem.
Oh yeah, the king of overdroning.
Yeah, and TLO renamed himself to Game of Drones.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I think that's such an important thing because I remember I read a guide last week which was about that, and they mentioned how he was named Game of Drones because drones are so important. This is the greediest thing you can do in ZvZ. Like, this is like going Nexus first into Gate into Nexus in PvP. Like, this is so greedy.
Alex, he's going to get away with this as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, had Bly gone for anything
else,
yeah, he would be dead.
like, even if he goes for the hatch first and he goes for a pressure build, right? Like, wouldn't there would literally be like nothing that TLO could have done. But Bly, though, he's going for a rather quick third of his own. Has he identified? Like, does he know what's up?
No. Like, he sees the front base now, so he can know it is that kind of build where you go for the front base just like Bly did. The problem is he doesn't know this is a 3-hatch opening. And
yeah.
Like, when you go for this greedy of an opener and Bly doesn't realize it, it's not enough to just scout it with your links, because now the Bly scouts it, he's going to be like, okay, you know, I come out here, I see that, oh my god, he went for 3-hatch before pool. There's nothing he can do as Bly then. Like, Bly's getting a Roach Warren. He might try to hit a bit of a timing attack with it. We could see that, but it's not something that 3-hatch before pool is going to be punished by, because that timing is already passed.
Yeah, look at this. He's going to come straight in and see the hatchery, and I mean, now he should realize, like, oh, damn, you cheeky bugger, you did this. So now, did lose an Overlord in the center of the map, so that did supply block TLO a little bit here for a second. But he's got the Baneling Nest on the way. Less starting here for Bly, and he's not adding in additional drones here, Alex. So looks as if he's going to be making a bit of a swell of units. And then from there we see how much he decides to commit to, because he's still got the third hatchery on the way.
Yeah, right now TLO adding quite a bit of links. He wants to make sure he doesn't lose too many drones to these poking ones of Bly. And I think TLO is expecting Bly to be super aggressive here and just kind of go for the throat. But Bly's just going to drone up here. He's just going to get a few roaches getting into lair. He's going to play 3-base roach, which is kind of fine here, which is kind of metagaming because TLO doesn't have them himself. But TLO does have 12 links coming out here, and those roaches got to pop just in time.
Yeah, and bear in mind, you know, when he was going to be pushing around here and TLO comes on in and sees the Roach Warren and stuff like that, I mean, he might be a little bit worried, especially when he sees that there's going to be more than just a handful of roaches. Ling's going to the mineral line here. Good drone pulls here from Bly. Loses a couple of workers at the end of the day, but I mean, it's not going to be all too much. Actually, as I say that, though, TLO pulling very far ahead in the worker count, 32 to 42. He's now adding the Roach Warren of his own, dropping down another Spore Crawler here, or Spike Crawler. He just wants to make sure to safeguard his position here on top of this ramp. But Bly is not going to have any of that. He starts the Spire right away, and, well, could be going into those Mutalisks.
So this is such a meta thing to do as Bly, because...
Again.
Yeah, because what happens now is that TLO knows that he has more workers than his opponent. He saw the roaches, and he knows that, okay, if I just play safe now, I just keep droning, I'm going to be miles ahead of my opponent, right? Well, this Spire has the only thing, like, the only way you're going to win with it is that if it's unscouted completely, your opponent doesn't try to go for a Spire himself. But if it does go unscouted, your opponent goes for that +1 roaches, he does get those Ravagers, and starts getting, you know, not too aggressive, but, you know, he starts posturing a bit, and you suddenly come out with 10 Mutas. You just reclaim the entire game. You get the map control, you get a 4th base, your opponent doesn't get that. He has to start spamming out those Spore Crawlers. It just gets so awkward. We still have to remember, though, TLO could try to hit the timing before those Mutas really are done. Yeah,
he added in 5 more Overlords here, and he's not been adding in drones for quite some time. I mean, looking at the supply, he still has a decent number to work with. There we go. Nidus Worm. TLO also adding in more queens. He's only got 3, so he did cut on queen production for quite some time there. You usually see a slightly high number. But now with this Spire done, we have 5 Mutalisks on the way, 6 Mutas, +1 Carapace as well to go with this. And, I mean, in terms of raw army strength for TLO, I find it to be a little bit lacking, in terms of anti-air specifically. But as long as he just gets a decent number of queens here to pop out first from this Nidus, I mean, we'll see what he can get done. Bly still adding in more of these Mutalisks, and he's got these 7 roaches on the ground, but that's going to be it.
So here comes the Nidus, and Bly sees this right away, pulls those Mutas in position. I don't think there's enough here for TLO. He was adding those roaches, he's gonna have more than his opponent, but this Nidus will die so quickly. There we are, insta-kill. And now TLO has thrown away resources. He's going to go for the safe one. But now the Mutas can buy tons of time.
Yeah, they might even see this, in fact, because, I mean, they're ready to pass right over
yeah,
this.
they see it.
There's no way that he's going to be able to hold on to this. Roaches with the Glial Reconstitution also making their way down here, so he's going to actually commit it.
Wow.
Oh, loses to Queens. And TLO,
no way.
GG. Bly picks up game number 2 very quickly, very decisively.
Yeah, he decided that